Smacking S'mores presents The March to YouTube Domination. Dateline Hollywood. A plucky red-haired beauty hatches her plan to conquer the internet by gaining 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. But she can't do it alone. Only you can help her in her quest to achieve YouTube greatness by liking, subscribing, and most importantly, sharing her videos. Remember, it's up to you to fight the evils of YouTube suppression and the evil corporations who want to keep you down by clicking the like button as we march our way to YouTube domination.
So I watched the South Park Vaccination special. And I have some thoughts on it. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. And I know I'm going to have to fix my audio in post. I apologize for anybody tuning in right now. While we're live, I'm clipping this. I got to talk a little bit about this special. And it was not nearly as, how do I put this? It wasn't nearly as impressive, but it still said exactly what I think it needed to say. I mean, by as impressive, I mean as impressive as the pandemic special. Now, the pandemic special was something that I think they hit every nail right on the head. This one, the vaccination special with South Park, they did get a lot of the major issues that is wrong with 2020 and 2021. The main thing that I got out of that is that people don't like each other and disagree, and there's really no point in constantly arguing silly little points like politics, like all this stuff. We need to figure out a way to move on and move past this shit without burning the fucking world down because of it. Because let's face it, no matter what, some people on some side of the aisle are going to be way more upset and angry about things than some people, depending on what thing they're upset by. Everybody over the past year, over 2020, has been trying to prove and be the more virtuous, be the better person. We are faced with something, and this is exactly what South Park touched on, I think. We're faced with something that no matter what we do, everybody cares just about different things. You know, we prioritize differently. There are some things that, like, you have a million things going on right now, like over 2020, you had a million things go wrong. And it is pointless and childish and immature to do these little Twitter battles of, oh, well, imagine being this and imagine that, and just, oh, you're just trying to, you just don't feel as much as I do about this issue, so you're the bad guy in this, and you're clearly evil. And that's what really is childish, and you need to stop doing that. Just because one side is prioritizing something other than that. And I was learning from this too. I'm like, you know, and it took a couple of things. A couple of videos I was watching. And I'm like, okay, I get it. People are so fed up with everything that enough is enough. And I think enough is enough with everything. And the pandemic special, or not the vaccination special, really fed into that for me. The whole plot of it, the boys end up going back to school. Their teacher, they play prank on their teacher to, you know, they put ketchup on her chair to make it look like she's had her monthly visit, and she's like, screw this, I'm risking my life to teach you ungrateful little brats, screw off, I'm going home. And they pointed out, and they really pointed out something to me, right? That it is a rock and a hard place we're dealing with, which I knew anyway last year. I knew anyway going in. The sad thing is we have so many people who are just so angry that they can't see past their anger right now. And that no matter what you're going to do, there's never going to be a way to get past a lot of these social issues, I don't think, right now. I think perhaps we do need to divorce. Maybe we do. Maybe we need to split up for some of this stuff. And I'm talking about us as a society, as a country, as a world, I think. Can I just go off to the aliens where I belong? I think that might be a little more fun. So the point is, the kids end up pulling a scheme to get some vaccines so they can get their teachers vaccinated. Then there's this whole debate of who gets the vaccine. Do the teachers deserve it more? Do the parents of the kids deserve it more? Who actually deserves this the most? And of course, in comes Mr. Garrison, who was basically their version of Orange Man in South Park, where he has no clue, no idea what he did wrong, no idea. Oh, they take shots at Hollywood. They take shots at the conspiracies of the Hollywood elites, which I'm not really going to get into because I don't want to be demonetized and flagged any more than I already am. And that's just one of those things that South Park really made a point. They said, hey, why not be on the side that controls everything with all the money and well, because it's not somebody I agree with. It's not the side I agree with sometimes. Or maybe it is. I don't know, depending on what day it is, what time it is. So, was the vaccination special as good as the pandemic special? Probably not. It's still pretty decent. South Park. There's still a lot of jokes. The kids still really, really act like you're expected, or they're expected to. And Trey and Matt still kind of blow me away with how smart those guys are. So, yeah, I'd probably give it about a 7.5 out of 10. Now, I see the super chats. We'll get to those in a second. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
What do you want? When you